leaves, and just too much on your crown chakra, how that can block your spiritual path, my opinion. Let's dig a little deeper into these human hair wigs that these people be wearing. Okay, that I used to wear, walking around 3, 4, 5 bundles, thinking it's something to brag about, not thinking about the fact that that's 3, 4, 5 women's hair on your head. Is that lady still even alive? Is she still alive? Did she give the hair up happily? I don't care, girl, it look good. Girl, look, I'm telling you, some people who've done some things and you done snapped and you done been angry and you don't even know why, and you don't even realize that hair got energy that you cannot boil out. That hair is their skin. Hair and skin are the same thing. Okay? And a lot of the times when these women are giving up their hair, they're not rich pop star superstars. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times they're doing it to make ends meet. So a person gives plasma kind of when times are hard. I don't care what nobody say. Like, you're not going giving plasma. Some people, of course, do it to help. But I'm talking about when you got the card and you trying to get the money. Things are tight and you trying to make it work. Okay? So imagine the predicament that some of these women have to be in their life, where the only option, or they're at the option of where they have to shave their head. These women aren't doing this with all the necessities of life. They're doing it because they've hit rock bottom. And when you're at rock bottom, that is an energy in you and around you sometimes too. But, okay. Oh gosh. Sometimes the hair that you have on your head has come from hair off the ground. I'm not talking about, oh, she was cutting it and some fell off the ground. I'm talking about them little tumbleweeds of hair that everybody see every now and then just flying through the streets. Sometimes that is what you have in your head. Woo! Sometimes it's mixed with plastic. You can... Okay. A lot of the women who selling their hair, they're not happy. They're not doing it from the most joyous place. There are very few. I have noticed people are now, as the years are progressing, people are now looking more into ethical ways. But a lot of the times, this hair is not ethical. You're not getting it from an ethical way. You're not getting it from someone who has just this long hair. They love growing their long hair for sport, and they just love to sell it to people and only get $10, $20 in return. There are women who have said they've only gotten $10, $20 in return. There are a lot of women who said they felt ripped off. They felt exploited. They feel ashamed after selling their hair, and sometimes they even regret it. They're not even selling this hair and running off being able to go afford, you know, something nice for themselves that they wanted. They're literally doing it just to make ends meet. Some of the times, a lot of the human hair that you get, sometimes it comes from temples as well. And these women are giving their hair as an offering to their God. And you just being swiping no swipey, stealing the offering for the God. That hair wasn't for you. It was for their God. So who are you to have it? But what do I know? Yeah, a lot of the time the women who are selling this hair, they are in an economic crisis, and it's written in the area. They're not in Beverly Hills, California Beach 90210, whatever it is, and they say, oh, I want to sell some hair. That's not what's going on. That's not what's going on. So, like, how do you feel now? Like that we said. And it's crazy because here that is such a luxury. That's something so, like, big to brag on. And this sometimes I just think about nature. Like, you know, you just look, I love to look at nature. Like, every You can tell when something's natural because it will naturally happen in nature. You can tell when we kind of gotten out of sync with the major energy of the world, because the act of what's going on, you won't really be able to find it in nature. And I don't know of no animals walking around wearing another animal's skin. You don't see lions walking around covered with snake skin all over their hair because they think it's cute. And you don't see snakes slithering around with a lion's mane. But, and I want people to also understand too, like even sharing clothes and sharing hair, I don't care if it was even washed. You risk the chance of energetically picking up someone's alignment. Alignment is sickness. So you do run that risk. Downloads get sleepy. That's how I know I was over here talking about something. I'm finna I just wanted to share a little bit of my opinion. At the end of the day, I have worn weave. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, especially if you are African American, you've probably worn weave. But it's not even just African American. If you are any person who practices beauty, find yourself, you've probably worn, you know, some type of weave on your hair at some point in time. Now don't sit here and bash me. Oh my God, like she said she would never wear no weave. I'm not ever gonna wear no human hair. I have a plastic wig in there right now. Like if I just ever need to just throw some on, because sometimes being natural look, whoo, sometimes you will have a day. So sometimes I have a week. But I noticed that I really did notice during my spiritual awakening that I could not wear weave. I couldn't even look at it. And I don't even like to see it. And then you have to destroy your hair to put someone else's hair on your head. And I'm not even being funny. Like, do you know if that woman is still even alive? Do you know if that woman is still even alive? You know, and it's crazy because people were so freaking out so bad because, like, oh my God, when COVID started coming around, they were like, oh my God, the hair might have COVID in it. Like, bro, like, and there were so many people who could have, like, there were so many people who possibly could have found themselves susceptible to something. And it's like, all for what? Just to have somebody else's hair on your head? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, brown, you know, just women period, but especially for brown women these past few years, we have definitely been embracing our queenness, that inner queen within us. And I just really have to question, and I sit and look at myself and I tell myself, like, bro, how can you be a queen with 4 other women's hair on your head? How are you a queen and you feeling ashamed to rock what naturally grows from you? If you are a queen, everything that comes out of you should be queen. My hair is queen. My skin is queen. But yet I have to have somebody else's hair. And one bundle is never enough. So then on top of having another racist hair on my head, I have to have like 3 people, 4 or 5. That's crazy.